Hey everybody, it's Ken Abrams with another Tuesday at 10 video blog. I've made no secret of my age. In April of 2025, I turned 65. 65 for many people used to be the mandatory retirement age. So what am I doing still working and still doing the job that I do and still traveling? Last week, I spent the entire week in the state of Wisconsin. Let me tell you, I actually love Wisconsin and I love the people there. What I don't necessarily love is the drive. For me to get from where I started to where I ended in Wisconsin, it's about a 24-hour drive. Now, again, I didn't do it all in one shot, and there are things about driving that I love. In this day and age, you don't have to worry about having a car full of maps and atlases and the old AAA triptychs, which took you step by step on how to get there. You simply put your destination into whatever GPS you want to use, and off you go. I don't have to worry about not having a companion with me because I have my audiobooks. And on this past trip, I finished 3 different books and actually enjoyed the time to just be able to sit there and listen to the stories that were being told. I love that. I still like looking at the sides of the roads and seeing the things that you don't often see elsewhere. I mean, I look forward to driving through, I believe it is the state of Indiana, which is still advertising a comedian Bill Engvall show in November of 2018. I'm kind of wondering if that billboard is ever going to be used for anything else. I also saw somebody who created what looked like the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz sitting on top of a tractor. Again, something you don't see everywhere. Like I say, I love to see the things on the road as I travel, but what I love even more are the people. You hear phenomenal stories and you meet very interesting people. And again, even people that I've worked with time and time again, I hear new stories from them all the time. And I love that. For example, one of my clients showed me a picture of her daughter with 2 horses and a donkey. I did not realize that this person owned livestock, and I've been to their campus several times before. It was always interesting, again, to hear the stories of people, and I was really amazed at the number of people that were appreciative of the fact that I had driven this far to come to their campus and work with them. So many people wished me well on my travels and asked me why I did this. And I tried to explain that I really enjoyed some of the people that I met on the road, hearing again their interesting stories and seeing the pictures that they provided. Because on this tour, a lot of people, instead of getting their ornament photos taken, would send me pictures that were from their collections, pictures that meant a lot to them. I got to see great old pictures of people whose families were in their almost their infancy. I got to see pictures of people's grandparents from the 1920s, or actually probably great great grandparents from the 1920s. I saw old cars, I saw all kinds of wonderful things. But again, what really made an impression on me was the warmth of the people. Wisconsin is kind of a cold and, in some respects, pretty desolate place. Now, I don't want people who live in Wisconsin to object or to get upset. The towns that I was in, with the exception of Superior, are not really big towns. And again, so many of the people you meet are just so friendly and so kind. Actually, one of my clients contacted me the night before I was supposed to be on their campus and said, "Hey, I know you're up here tonight. The weather tomorrow is supposed to be brutally cold. Do you want me to meet you at the campus now so you can load in your equipment before it hits 6 or 7 degrees below zero, which it's going to tomorrow?" I was really taken aback and took them up on the offer. They showed up at the school, we loaded in the equipment, and it made my day the next day so much easier. I'd like to thank all the folks in Wisconsin for welcoming me with open arms. I can't wait to come back. I just wish y'all were just a tad closer to where I lived, because 50 hours in a car, even with audiobooks, is still a really long time.